And we're live! Hello everyone and welcome back to the dungeon. Blah, sorry. Something stuck in my throat. Yeah, anyways, I'm your host as usual, the Dungeon Master Vibe, and surprise, we are streaming today. So I know yesterday I was going on about how I was thinking we wouldn't be streaming today because I was gonna be getting back here so late. But things ended up working out pretty well in my favor. And by the time I got back here, it really wasn't too much later than when we would typically be streaming on a Saturday, and saying as though if I didn't stream today, I'd be streaming this on that day anyways. It's like it didn't seem like it would make much difference. I did this today or then, so here we are streaming it. We are in fact streaming today. Yay! So yeah, here we are. So we are playing some more Persona 5 Strikers. Yeah, I don't really have any like announcements or anything. I mean, I didn't even think I was gonna be streaming today, so yeah, I can't say I got much to talk about. So I guess we'll just play the game then. Yeah. Now that being said, we might not go as long as usual, but also I might say that and still play for just as long because once again, like we're really not starting that much later than what we would be doing on like our Saturday night streams, which are, you know, our usual more late night streams. Let's go with this one. Actually, we run SP pretty fast. Oh, you know, upgrade both. There we go. So yeah, so last time we were playing this, I believe we finished up all the fortress thingies. I keep forgetting what they call some different stuff in here. Prison tower, prison fortress, whatever, something like that. We finished those, and then we came back here and finished up a bunch of the requests we had kind of building up. Created all of them actually, other than the new prison mail requests, which are the ones where we have to get personas of specific types with specific abilities. We do not have that one completed because I don't have the personas and fusions I need for it, so that's fine.
Get to work.
Yeah, we gather the hideout. We go get in there, kick some butt. Yeah, so today we'll probably be actually finishing up this one. We got about 2 more months in game before we hit the point that we're not allowed to stream past. We'll actually probably end it, stop streaming it a little bit before that because I would hate to hit a big story point and just leave everyone hanging on like that, you know. But I guess that sort of ends up happening anyways. So yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to destination. We're supposed to be checking out the place to find the source of her sort of twisted desire thing. So we gotta go fight the warden or whatever they refer to them.
Accident happened, isn't it? If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma
cell. That's what I call it. Man, I can't remember what they call any of this stuff. I'm so used to what they call things in Persona 5. You know, the palaces, the rulers, and all that. It's like I'm getting all mixed up in because they still use some of that terminology in here, but then it's also mixed up with all the jail stuff.
Maybe enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready?
Okay, I didn't spend an hour trying to get Ryuji above ramen for nothing. Okay, we're as ready as it's gonna get.
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own 2 eyes.
Well, I imagine she saw a kid get, crushed by an ice sculpture, which terrible way to go, gotta say. Damn.
The keyword is Snow City.
Seriously, gotta say, crushing is probably on my list of ways I'll probably sound like the worst way to go, you know? Shit. I think I might try doing a song cover or something. I don't have much experience singing.
What is
But
this?
got a lot of people, like friends and stuff, tell me I should try it. So I don't know. Something I've been thinking about doing.
It looks like this is the snow festival.
Kind of spooky looking though.
Check out those 2 suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir, would you please be discreet about this?
I can do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town.
Yeah, it didn't quite pan out that way, huh? Turned into quite the opposite.
You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Did you just say?
The mayor!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
A bribe?
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
No, he means the other mayor of the city.
Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this, that anyone was behind this.
You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city, meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? But what's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So, what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
They crushed a child.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
Fine. Go ahead and do it, but I'm bringing you down with me. What? I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed. Right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
This one got shields. Huh. This one didn't have like a full kind of like rendered thing like the other ones did.
We don't get paid enough for this. This world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor.
Faster! Threaten the mayor? Is that it?
I had no idea Mari-san went through something like this. Think later, act now. We've got a real fight in our hands.
So I should deal with these guys then.
He's up to something. Can anybody stop him? Defense of the nearby shadow has walked way up. Tactical.
Damn. Come on, get up.
Incoming attack. Brace yourself.
Hell, this guy's hit like a truck. What you got? Yeah.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Good job, Joker.
That family? What a greedy woman you are.
You're mine.
He's attacking with the shield, too. Watch out, everyone.
Take out these other guys.
Persona! Take this!
Burn it up. Hero with this nuclear attack. Okay, got it.
Who's weak in snooker? No, that one is.
Your defense is decreased.
Nice. Showtime! Explosions.
Whoa, you make this look easy.
Show 'em, Oracle.
Hola, hola, hola. Hola, 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 hola. Hola, 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 hola. Oh, nice. Triggering one more follow-ups automatically activates burst. Nice. Oh.
You're doing great, you are. This is a part of me. Keep the go, Arcane, and swinging for extra carnage. Where would that come from? Almost running out of stamina. Spend it wisely. Powerful. You can exploit its weakness with psychokinesis. Enough done. Arcane is swinging for extra carnage. That went really well.
Too late to change anything. The death of a sweet little girl. So tragic. Pain in the ass.
Turn invisible. Damn it. Showtime! Once again.
Would you care to join us?
I feel like we're doing good, but it really hasn't lost that much health. This thing just has like a really high defense. Even that didn't do much to it, doesn't seem like. Oh, there we go. Dab. I know she's not dabbing, but it's kind of what it looks like.
No one lets a bitch politician.
Nice. I could probably spam that now that all the other guys cleared out. Oh, I say that as soon as another one shows up. Got showtime again. Nice.
Would you care to join us? Get ready! Getting weaker! Come on, everyone! Prepare yourself! I will bleed right through your shield! Get going, Lamar! That's not fun!
Oh yeah, we got him. There we go. And that's that. Wait. Pathetic.
That's all of it. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines. Unforgivable. Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
It's messed up. These greedy assholes only wanted money and power.
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through. And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her. Mari-san. Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the call.
So, what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
I gotta admit, like, all in all, her overall reasoning towards it is like a lot less screwy than what a lot of the people's have been.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Was it not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture, and they deserve the most punishment?
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
So you were here all along.
What's your angle?
Whoa, why the hostility?
Because you were like spying and shit. Just knock on the door if you want in on it.
You guys forgot about me, didn't you? Why would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it...
Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation?
You know, now we mention
I
it.
get the picture. So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch.
Oh yeah, I kind of just realized that we haven't seen him the whole time we've been in this city, have we? Maybe we did just kind of forget about him.
That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree. But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
True.
That may be true, but...
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
But even so...
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law, but the real world isn't so cut and dry. And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the line.
Senkichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
Hmm. I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's things about what he said just now that I do and don't agree with. Hmm. Is that what you really think? Yeah, I got you.
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning. You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand you all take this very seriously. Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
Correct. We're going to stop her.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason. Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo, but we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
What is it?
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you.
So how will we send the calling card? Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Might be better
Agreed.
to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route. Like somewhere she's bound to pass by. Then how
Excuse
about
me.
where the Suzushino posters are? I'm sure she'll have a speech over there.
Good thinking. I don't know what those posters,
And if we time
what that
it with
means,
her
but it would.
speech, it'll be perfect.
The posters, I mean, I'm not sure what Suzushino posters are.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
No. Not again. Seriously?
Yes.
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
Come here. Come on, we need your help.
You little weasels. All right, fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever.
Because you like us.
If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
Hey,
Haru's speech is tomorrow morning. That's when we'll make her aware of the calling code. We only have one shot at this. Let's make sure we're prepared before we send in Kichi up.
I'll just add this.
here's what I found.
Yeah, we got those. I don't have what I need for it. Let's take a look at the shop.
Welcome. What are you selling? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure?
So the weapons I'm not using anymore.
Are you sure? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Let's see if I have something better than
Are you
that.
sure? Which one?
Oh wait. Yeah, the weapon I had was like just slightly weaker than that as far as overall attack output goes, but everything else is kind of better. Best that helps combat memory loss, popular among students. Reduce nuke damage. Shrimp plus 3.
You want this one? Do you want to equip that? Thanks for your patronage.
That one was an option for the second go, was it? A hurry with a pattern that calms the mind.
You want this one? You want to flip that? Thank you very much.
Camera cover.
You want this one? You want to flip that? Thanks for your patronage.
Glaring cape. I want to see puricate that clears one's vision. Power camisole, strength plus 3.
You want this one? You want to flip that? Thank you very much.
Risky.
You want this one? You want to flip that? Thank you very much. You want this one? You want
Just
to
get
flip
better
that?
on for everyone. I'm pretty sure I can afford. Oh, okay. We already have power equipped with something better.
You want this one? You want to flip that? Thanks for your patronage.
And there we go.
What are you selling?
So some the armor that we got, because now we have things that are better.
Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure?
I am so very sure.
Are you sure?
Alright, let's go.
Now then.
Let's do the thing. Wow, we're only 19 hours into this game.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we only do play for about like 2 hours at a time, like once a week, so with that in mind, I guess fair enough. Oh, I take it we can leave this code and its contents to you. Yes, I want to show Mori-san how I feel personally. You are the rest. I'll get it to writing. Tomorrow's a big day. Let's give it all, guys. Late in the night. Ding dong. Good evening, Vibe Gun. Sorry for the short notice, but could we meet up? I'd like to talk to you. If you have time, it would make me quite happy. I'll be waiting in front of the fountain. Okay. Oh, there she is. We're going with this. It's kind of weird seeing him not carrying a bag.
I'm sorry to call you out so late.
What's it?
I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind, and my memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood, about Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much?
Happens the best of us. Came out of nowhere, huh?
I think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized. All the times we spent together, and the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart. At some point, I got used to hiding things away, and I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san.
Must have been hard.
Thanks for understanding. To be honest, I feel like I was running from the past again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. And of course I started crying. Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me and said, "Stop crying and get back up." And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." Can you believe it? I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you. It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality.
You're strong.
I have you and the Phantom Thieves to thank for that. It's too late to save my father. But it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around.
He's tall.
I want to tell her exactly what she told me all
Not as
these
tall as
years
Yusuke.
ago.
Yusuke's real tall. He's lanky though. Yusuke's the lanky kind of tall, you know, where it's like just like they're just long. Like, the whole body just seems long, you know, and skinny. He's like regular tall. Exchange your heart.
Yes. Thanks for hearing me out. Tomorrow I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night.
This way. I sure have stuff for tomorrow. Boop.
Hey,
Oh yeah, you're in my pocket.
why is Haru so upset over Mariko Hyodo? I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand.
Well, you see, Tin Man.
Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know.
You will. Eventually.
Okay, I'll believe you. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go. Art, I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow.
Good day, everyone. Are we ready to make Sapporo a paradise's purest snow? Then remember, on election day, please vote Mariko Hyodo!
What is that? A calling card?
Whoa, it's real.
What's going on? Mariko Hyodo, the false empress with a frozen heart. You are a cold manipulator who treats people as tools to be discarded. We find this unforgivable and will end your reign of abuse. In fact, we will take back the desires you stole this very night. This is...
Oh, big.
And they say they're going to steal my desires? What a bald-faced lie! Those desires are mine and mine alone! As long as I'm the monarch, I won't let anyone stop me! Very well. I was just beginning to work up an appetite. I wonder what you'll taste like. Perhaps I should gobble you up and find out!
Okay.
Why are you standing there? Take these wretched things down!
The other thing, this is the first time we've actually seen her shadow form.
Wait for us, Mari-san. It'll all be over soon.
Let's begin the operation. Yeah, usually we see the shadow form at least once before this point. But no, that was like the first time I've actually seen her shadow. The shadow looks like very different from her though. Usually it's a bit more subtle, you know. Color, different like skin coloration, different hair, horns, things like that. But that was like entire body shape, just totally different.
I should write something.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. Whoosh. Just as real, just as dangerous as you will soon find. Pull your
Oh,
eyes,
this is...
watch us multiply. Come and tame our lights, it's time. As our power grows, time to stop the show. Someday. Damn, I'm getting the what song.
Sorry about the wait. We're here to kick ass and...
Oh my.
Silence! Well,
My good lord.
Who the hell is she?
Seriously. Oh, yeah.
What on earth happened to her? I'm guessing this is Hyodo's distorted form.
What do you people want? You had best... best not get in my way. Oh, I'm almost there. Only a few more votes and I'll win re-election.
This is wrong, Mari-san. Those votes you gathered by twisting the people's hearts are worthless.
If you don't stop your tyranny, your staff will collapse one by one. I get why it's hard for you to trust people, but you still have to treat them with decency.
You shut your impudent mouth. I've done nothing wrong. I will wring out every last ounce of corruption from my staff by working them into the ground. I'll silence all charlatans who betray me. And I'll consume every last vote in the city. Whether these people agree with me or not.
Alright, so, hers is gluttony then. Kinda really hammered it in here though, huh?
Only then will the safe haven of radiant snow city sparkles like winter.
Are you happy to living a lie?
Listen to him. When you take away someone's desire, you rob them of their agency, the ability to make their own decisions. So what good does it do to turn your loyal citizens into mindless drones? Isn't it better to let them arrive at their own conclusions? To follow their own hearts?
How dare you lecture me?
Good job, Muir. You tell her. Mari-san, say goodbye to the countless desires you stole. Because Beauty Thief and the Phantom Thieves are about to take them back.
She still calling herself that?
Honestly, they're all in my way. It's just the last straw.
She getting bigger.
You made me so very hungry. It's dinner time, and the main course is
I ate the table. Well, this one's pretty out there.
Shut your prissy little mouth! What would you know? I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are! I'll gobble you up!
Whoa, what's with all the food?
Now's not the time to stuff your face. Here she comes.
Whoop, 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 whoosh, whoosh. Ow, don't hit me.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse. Good thinking, Joker.
Okay, so Psychic and Kiss.
Barret, Amino Satanta, Amino Uzume, Satanta, Leland, Jack Frost, Slime, Jack-o'-lantern, Arsat,
There we go.
Rabbit Staff.
Get going, Joker!
I'll get them. Switch out.
Warning, this one's gonna be rough. Good going, George. That knocked it for us. That's Beauty Thief for you. Appreciate it.
Morsels?
What?
Why, damn you! It insist on standing in my way!
Black power's getting stronger. This doesn't look good, guys.
Can you get me from up here? Doesn't seem like it.
You sicken me!
Joker, your health is bad. Let's use that. Yeah, let's go.
That works for me over there. Hey, nice. XXY will have a slight chance of becoming a Miyoko Punch. Oh shit, he's down. He's down. Oh boy, that's bad. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Daisy Coach. Defense on for reviving. I don't have any revive items. And Morgana was the one who had. Oh, she was this new crew. Alright, I got the... Might have had the wrong team for this one. Oh shit. We died. Okay. First off, we need to change the party because Makoto's not gonna work for this one. I put Sophia in for the extra healing. And yeah,
I should write something.
Let's go. Okay, great. Stay sharp, guys.
That's what you meant. Nice to fight in bed. So it's a hard song not to sing with, if you ask me. Push, push, push. Blam. Oh, I shot him. I am froze. Okay, so if I use one of those on it like that, it automatically knocks it out of that state. Not yet. Nope. Jeez. This career on accident, but I dodged crap. I dodged crap out of that. Go me. Oh, missed with it. Nice. Alright, this is going much better now. I just noticed, Sophia's just copying what Joker's doing in that scene, isn't she? The next time we get a auto attack, I have to watch closely, see if the other people, whether or not the other people are also just doing that pose. Nice.
Would you care to join us? Get ready.
Time for the big shooters. Need some more DACA. That Jack kind of looks like it's going into the mouth. Nice. Really kicking their ass now. Nah. Alright, that's enough of that for now. What? Shit, Joker! Shit, that's what I need this for? I already dropped all the chandeliers. You spit him out? Okay, so she gets some new abilities once that happens. Oh, okay, that makes her spit him out too, looks like. Enough of your bullshit. Yeah, no, Mona's not doing a different pose. She's always just like copying what Joker's doing. Thank you. Backflips. Get you now. Alright. Okay, so she really got us on the first one. But once we figured out what she had going on, honestly, so far the easiest boss, I think.
Okay.
Gotta admit, she had us in the first half.
New skill. Nice
Idiot.
work. Now I'm even more dependable.
Video armor.
Ooh, a new skill.
Active boost.
It looks like I've learned another new
Divine
skill.
Grace. What's this do? Increase effective healing skills. Ooh, that sounds good. Burst boost. Stacks with burst amp. That notifies an insta kill once for one ally. We're going to increase defense for an area of foes. Let's go with this one.
Wait, not yet. I won't let it end this way.
I really don't like it. How she gets like a lip curled up like that.
I need to wipe out all of Sapporo's injustice.
Please stop. Haven't you done enough?
What?
You're a kind person, Mari-san, and I know you've tried to shoulder all of this alone. The staff member who took bribes, the councilman who tried to set you up, even the girl who died in the accident.
They're all in on it.
Each of these things grieved you, and in order to
Sorry.
make a city where none of it could reoccur,
That's a stupid
you
joke.
took action as you saw fit. Am I right?
And also not much of a joke. Two of those three people she named were actually in on it.
As the mayor, I know very well that little girl's death was ultimately my fault.
You know, that's, to some degree, I still gotta disagree with that. Comes down to it, it's like, what, isn't that more like the contractor? Like they did the shoddy work for a bribe?
But my staff betrayed me, all for their insatiable
I mean, she signed the paper. She did sign the paperwork, so it's like she could have very well seen who they were hiring. So I guess looking at it that way, yeah.
I thought I could leave that awful position behind. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Had I gone, I'd only be replaced by greedy scum. That's why I never stepped down. In this world, it's either eat or be eaten. And with circumstances so cruel, I decided I'd be the one doing the eating. Even if every last one of my votes were false, at least I could use them to make the world a better place. But if I was replaced as mayor, who would be there to honor that little girl's memory? An innocent girl lost her life, yet I could do nothing to stop the evil still afoot.
It's not too late to set this right. First, you must tell the people everything that happened. Then can you get a fresh start? But this time, on your own strength.
That would be impossible. I cooperated with those awful men to hide the truth. That way I could continue being mayor.
Well, you sure dropped the ball on that one, huh?
There's nothing I can do.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Are you just going to stay knocked down?
She's doing the thing that she said to her.
You are a kind and strong woman.
I mean,
not someone
and
who
a kind of
collapses
a
over mistakes.
you know, different version of it, but yeah.
Stand up and hold your head up high, because no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again.
Isn't that?
Yes, you said that to me a long time ago. Even if you told the people the truth about the incident, there are those who would still see the good in you. Don't let your position ruin you. Think back to what you stood for.
She's right, Mayor. You can't give up.
If you tell everyone your side of things, they'll listen.
When my father died, I felt like my heart was going to break. But thanks to the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand strong and move forward. That's why I know you can too. Remember the part of you that taught me to get back up, no matter how many times I fall.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Haruka. What I've done was was wrong. I drove my employees to the brink and used a strange power to manipulate the votes. I was so driven by my personal agenda, I lost sight of how I originally felt. And why I ran for mayor in the first place. To make a city beloved by everyone. To give back to the home where I was raised. That's reason enough to take another step. I won't make this mistake again. I never needed this power from the start.
No crap.
Haru-chan, you've grown so much. Your father must be so happy in heaven.
Mari-san. Happy?
This place is collapsing! Let's go!
So they say the place is collapsing, but you know the jail remains after we leave, though. So like, what was that place collapsing? Was it more like a temporary collapse, then it reforms itself?
Haru, you were fantastic.
You did
It was
great.
only because you were all with me. But I do wonder if Mari-san will be okay.
Yeah, I'm a sleepy boy.
I'd say so. Her shadow disappeared like they always do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your feelings definitely reached her. I'm sure her heart has changed for the better. Well, I guess this wraps up the mission. We still need to confirm that the citizens are all back to normal. It'd be nice if we could do that right away.
Can we grab something to eat first? I'm hungry enough to pass out here.
He has a point. Battles can't be fought on an empty stomach.
The battle's already over.
I was actually just thinking that.
Can we try Genghis Khan? That delicious lamb barbecue dish?
Genghis Khan?
Ooh, that's a must in Hokkaido.
What? I thought we were finally getting lobster hot pot.
Since when did we decide that? Why would we when it's so damn hot out?
But if you think about it, isn't Genghis Khan also sort of like hot pot? No way! Isn't it supposed to be barbecue?
Well, cooking Genghis Khan does require a utensil called a Genghis Khan pot. And you can't barbecue in a pot.
It really is hot pot.
Ha! I figured as much. Then to lobster hot pot we go.
Wait, I don't think that's the conclusion we were reaching there.
Why? What even is this conversation?
Hey, was that a smile just now?
You have a great smile.
Yeah, straight from Sapporo. It's Beauty Thief's award-winning smile.
I'm relieved too. I thought you might be weighed down by all that's happened.
Indeed. She was so weighed down that she met up with our leader for a private midnight chat.
Huh? Were you watching?
Feel a strong bond of my friends. Increase the ammo count for all party members based on okay.
All right, so
I'm sure it's based on, you know, the type of weapon.
Sophia?
Sorry. Okay, I've got it.
Be-doo. Be-doo-doo.
Well, everyone seems pretty normal to me.
Their fanatical support for Mariko Hyodo appears to have died down.
I'm glad they're back to their senses. What a drastic change. Just goes to show how powerful a monarch's influence can be.
Indeed.
Hey, guess what? Kyoto-san's holding a press conference right now.
Thank you all for taking your time to gather here today. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to share with everyone. As of today, I will be resigning from office. I do not intend to seek re-election either. my time as mayor, I've betrayed all of your trust. You may think of me as a mayor who's earned your trust, but in truth, there's plenty that I'm ashamed of. The snow sculpture that collapsed was built by an unscrupulous company that bribed one of my staff. In spite of my responsibility, I neglected to see the finer details and went ahead with the construction. As a result, the sculpture ended up collapsing, and a girl's precious life was lost. Furthermore, I elected to cover up the truth, all so I could save my position. I've been garnering votes I didn't deserve in order to stay on as mayor. I betrayed everyone to protect myself and covered it up by allowing more wrongdoing. I am among the guilty. That little girl, she died because of me. As such, I will have the police reinvestigate the case and offer my full assistance. And again, I will drop out of the election and forfeit my position as mayor.
Seems that Hiyoro-san's made up her mind.
I wonder if she'll be arrested.
Good question.
Yoda was afraid that if she wasn't the mayor, she couldn't protect her people.
She could have told the truth and made her underling take the blame. But she was concerned about other evils potentially lurking in the shadows.
I think this turned out for the best. Mari-san wouldn't have wanted to hide her mistake forever.
Bzz bzz.
Zenkichi is on the line.
Hey,
Yo.
you guys see Hyodo's press conference?
Yep.
Yep. You all did a bang-up job. Really, can't thank you enough. I plan on bringing Kyoto in as a key witness regarding the accident. I knew you'd want to analyze her phone, too. So I pulled a few strings, and now I'm her personal chauffeur. At least as far as the station. If you want, I can open up some time for you to talk to her. Just tell me where you want to meet.
It's kind of shady, don't you think?
Hope you ever forgive me, Kaho-chan.
Mari-san.
Haru-chan. Listen, there was something wrong with me. It's like I was in a terrible dream. I don't know when it was that my heart grew so cold, but after what you told me, I remembered who I really was inside. When I became mayor, I wanted to protect this city and everyone in it as if they were my own family. Thanks to you, I've finally been able to confront myself. And I realized that I was doing a horrible disservice to that girl. I had lost sight of reality and begun acting self-righteous. Nothing I did was for her sake.
But Mari-san, you were doing the best you could.
No, it's the truth. Had I not realized my mistake, I would have likely continued to hurt even more people. But that's not what Kaho-chan would want. So let me say, thank you, Haru-chan. Thank you for saving this city, for saving my family.
Mari-san!
Your father's recent passing must have caused you so much turmoil. I'm sorry I added to it. But if there's anything I can do for you in the future, any way I can be there, just ask me. I say this because you're a precious part of my family too.
Thank you so much, Mari-san.
Aww.
Oh, Haru-chan!
I'm happy for you, Haru.
I suppose I must get going. Though I am concerned about the state of affairs I've left our city in, I'll leave it up to my successor. An arrogant wretch like me has no place being the mayor.
Does that mean you won't be involved in politics anymore?
Yes. I'm too ashamed to show my face in public. And at my age, there are plenty of younger folks who can...
Mayor.
Your
saw the news. So you're resigning. And you're leaving politics for good?
That's right. I've promised to step down and never.
You can't be serious! Resigning won't bring her back. In fact, it won't change a thing. Oh. Nothing can change what happened to my daughter.
Hey, shouldn't we get in there?
I don't know if there's anything we can really do about that.
Hold that thought a moment.
So you can't. You can't just run away. You need to start over and become our mayor again.
What?
When I was weeping with rage and grief, you stood there and cried with me. Instead of running away, you were there when I needed someone the most. I know your character more than anyone.
Ma'am, thank you for sharing your heart with me. Then I promise to both you and your daughter, I will stand back up and become your mayor again.
Might be difficult, but have at it.
Mari-san. I don't get it. I know this is a sad moment. Everyone is crying, but it also feels warm and kind. How would you describe this?
Joy, I guess.
I see.
I mean, two options, one's actually different.
So that's why Haru helped Hyodo to transform sadness into happiness, recording valuable data. Sophia has learned happiness.
As far as that's one you had to learn, your default setting seems to be happy.
That must have been the mom of the girl who passed away.
You know, it seems like she really understood Hyodo's intentions.
I'm so happy for you, Mari-san.
She reminded me of what Haru said in jail.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Like that? Hey! That was a tender moment. There's no need to reenact it.
Yeah, but you played it so cool back there. It really touched my heart.
Could you please forget it already?
Indeed, truly moving.
You did good. That's...
It really was touching.
Friendship increased. Nighttime. Well, solve the problems to Pro. Question now, what comes next? It doesn't seem like we'll be making much progress till Zenkichi gets back. Should we do some sightseeing while we wait? But it's kind of late, I guess. This hour, I would recommend the Ferris wheel over in Suzushino. Yeah, that's a good idea. You should go invite someone to come along. Oh. Good pointer for the Ferris wheel. Ooh! Is it a date? It's a date night. I'll go with her. I agree with when I played Persona 5. Take Makoto with us.
Is something the matter? What are you gonna do?
Let's do it.
Let's get going.
Woo! Date night. Oh shit, it is a date. Nailed it.
Well, oh my.
Yeah, that's not true.
Do you think so?
You do just fine.
I was thinking.
I suppose I should be reading these since these lines aren't voiced. want to stick with the Phantom Thieves for as long as possible. You, most of all. That's why we have to solve this case and clear your name, no matter what. Yeah, I really don't want to do more jail time. We enjoyed the spur evening view together. Woo!
So I went to talk to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it. All she explained is that she could control whoever added her as a friend on Emma.
So, back to square one.
Come on, don't give me that look. Here, I at least got her smartphone.
And I wonder just where that's gonna lead.
Now that's what I want to see.
But same old, yeah?
After reviewing the facts, I've just about confirmed it. Each of these so-called incidents, I think they all stemmed from a mastermind.
Okay, well, I don't think we're questioning that at this point, but excellent deduction, I suppose.
Oh? I'm curious as to why you think so.
Hyodo, Natsume, Alice, all three were changing people's hearts to do bad things. But deep down, none of them were truly evil. At the very least, they're not the same as the rulers who distorted reality for their own sakes and ended up spawning palaces.
I'd been considering that as well. Before Natsume lost sight of his writing, he was diligently working toward his dreams.
Alice, too. She was doing her very best to be a ray of light and hope for other people.
Mari-san was also striving for the betterment of everyone in Sapporo.
So then... Okay, wait, but I think what they're getting at is like the mastermind changed their hearts, but like in a bad way.
Right. They're different from criminal scum like Kamoshida and Madarame, who acted only for their own benefit.
Okay, but how does a handful of not-so-evil monarchs prove there's a mastermind behind all this?
The fact that jails are fundamentally different from palaces provides us a big clue. For starters, jails don't have any treasures for the taking. All we found are people's stolen desires. That means monarchs don't have twisted enough wills to reshape reality and form treasures.
Which would mean that jails aren't created by the monarchs themselves. Someone else must be doing that.
Which is why they don't collapse when we defeat them.
Our final clue is the locks on all those bird cages. In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage. I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within. But if that were the case, why would traumatic memories the monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it?
Given that these are cognitive worlds, maybe it means monarchs think their trauma will protect them.
I find that rather odd. If anything, I would think it's the other way around.
Correct. What if it is the other way around? Why might a door like that exist?
To keep the monarch confined.
Right. I think so too.
The monarch is in fact trapped in there themselves.
What if that door isn't to keep intruders out, but to trap monarchs in?
You mean they're trapped?
So it's like basically forcibly inducing palaces, sort of, kind of, by like basically forcing there to be a ruler there by trapping them within.
I thought the monarchs are the ones in charge.
Think about it. What would happen if a monarch tried leaving their cage?
They'd touch the door, and then hear the voices of their trauma?
Exactly. They'll remember what made them so warped in the first place, and stick to their guns as a monarch. And thus, the cycle continues unbroken. The monarchs really are birds in a cage.
From that perspective, the shadows protecting the keys inside the trauma cell hold a far more sinister purpose. They aren't there to prevent the monarch's trauma from being discovered. They're wardens guarding an elaborate system to ensure the monarch's imprisonment.
Let me get this straight. You're basically saying these monarchs are being manipulated, and by virtue of that, there's somebody doing the manipulating.
Yeah.
How's Hyodo-san's smartphone looking?
Nothing wrong with her phone or the Emma installed. But I did find traces of surveillance. Huh. I'll bet it's the same snooper we keep running into. Though I'm lost as to who it might be.
So this observer and our mastermind may just be one and the same. Anyone have any guesses?
Researcher who developed the original AI?
Our first suspect is Medice, the company in charge of Emma. Since you can't get into jails without Emma, I can't write it off as mere coincidence.
Medice, huh? Too bad we can't just storm their headquarters.
You mean the cops can't actually do that?
Of course not. How could we even put out a warrant on them? By saying they go around turning people into monarchs?
You have a call from Ichinose.
Hi there.
I mean, so are you, right?
Communication, but I did turn up some info that I thought you guys might like to know.
Right? Like, it's totally you. You're totally the mastermind.
So, I've been looking into Emma all this time, and I still have yet to find any differences between her past and present versions. I mean, this is state-of-the-art tech. Not something just anybody could pry open and take a look inside. But then I took a peek at Emma's changelog, and that's where things got interesting. It seems Emma was transported to Okinawa at some point after I sold her to Medivh.
Ooh, I can know it.
Yes, exactly. Why was the first thing that popped into my head. So I dug around some more. And I found that off the coast of Okinawa, on the island of Kokojima, Medivh apparently has a research lab. Oddly enough, its existence is unknown to the public, and when I called to ask for records, nothing came up. Basically, they're running a secret research lab. How crazy is that? So, if Emma's been altered in any way, I would think it had to have been done on that island. Well, guys, wasn't I a super stellar source of information?
Well done.
Ooh, is that praise I hear? You mean I did a good job? Woohoo! Go me!
I really think it's her. I think she's the mastermind.
Guess it's bye for now, Phantom Thieves. Please
Like, I bet.
with tales of your adventure another time.
I bet the way they acquired Emma from her was a little less mutual than what she explained it to us as, and she's trying to get back at him or something by doing all this shitty shit. But I guess we'll find out.
So what did Ichinose-san say?
Okinawa? Crystal clear waters?
Shisa statues? Juicy pineapples?
Shinsuko cookies?
Okinawa soba.
Oh, that too! It's that ramen-like thing, yeah?
I never had soba.
Guys, can you snap out of it?
I wonder if it's good.
If it's an unregistered facility, we could always say we're conducting a field survey. That way we could ensure their cooperation. We may even find proper evidence that could be used in court. It may be well worth going. But Kokojima is a bit far from the Okinawa mainland. Then I guess we'd have to go by plane.
Wait, what about our precious Feathermobile? We've taken it all this way.
That's what you're naming this thing?
Plus, you said it'd be dangerous using public transportation.
Even so, wouldn't it be too complicated to try to reach Okinawa by car?
Give me a sec. Hey, what's up? Yeah, of course I'm aware, but I also have a job to do, you know?
Who's he talking to?
Why would I lie? I'm being honest, I swear. Of course I remember. The thing is, I'm a little... well... Oh.
You got a kid or something that you're supposed to be seeing right now.
You got hung up on.
Okay, guys. Plane's a no-go. We're driving.
Huh?
You mean we're going all the way to Okinawa by car?
The thing is, I need to make a stop along the way. So we'll be heading to Kyoto first.
Ooh, Kyoto.
Did you say Kyoto?
What's this about?
Yeah, I primarily work for the Kyoto Police Department. I thought I'd take a moment to catch up, share intel, you know, cop stuff.
You're lying to me.
After that, we head to Kobe. We can take a direct ferry to Okinawa from there. That ought to cut down on time.
But that's still quite a distance, even to Kyoto.
Not to worry. I'll do the driving.
You're tagging along?
Wait, am I to believe that Nijima's been doing all the driving? Okumura, I thought you already had your license.
I do have it. It's just... I don't have much experience behind the wheel.
Plus, Haru's driving is not exactly...
Well, in any case, we're taking off immediately.
Yeah, you're in a rush.
Here, you'll need
Who are
to
you
take
trying to
the
see?
expressway. The estimated travel time...
You got a wife or a kid? It's one of those two.
About 21 hours, give or take.
I bet it's a kid. He's got a kid. He strikes me. That's what I'm thinking.
Gramps is correct.
21 hours? Are you nuts?
See, he knew that too exact. He knows exactly how far he is from them.
You forget I'm an officer of the law? We're badass at driving.
What's with him all?
Just here's a bus.
It's like you lit a fire under his ass.
Fine by me, so long as I can visit Kyoto at last.
There goes Inari, revealing his true colors.
Oh, drive safe.
All right then, let's hit the road. I'll get you rascals there in record time.
It's been a wild ride, but now we're even closer to the truth. Let's head out as soon as we're ready. Make sure to leave nothing undone. I believe we've done everything. Yes, I guess we'll talk to everyone who's standing out here, and then we'll do that. There's a nice fountain. Yo, check this out, vibe. Detailing this thing is unreal. It's a wooden bear statue. Those eyes, that face. See how it looks like it's actually moving? You know he'd probably have a lot. To say about that. Saw it and just had to have it. Apparently they carved these from trees around here. Makes sense, seeing how it's solid wood. I wanted collecting PVC figures and stuff, so I've never really had too much interest in this kind of thing. Still, I know cool when I see it. Do me a favor and put this in the hideout, okay? Oh, nice. You might find myself a new favorite. It's all thanks to this trip.
Good evening.
Suppose it's given me some wonderful memories. Which reminds me, of this other general store. I was hoping you'd hold on to it for me. If I ever fall down and start crying again, I want you to show me this. Remind me of all that happened here, and what people can always get back up no matter what. So be it, Jim. Thank you so much for everything. Truly hope we come back here someday. Always pays to talk to your friends. You might get some free shit out of it. And some good feels. The good feels are very important. Good vibes. So, I suppose we should say our goodbyes to Sapporo. It's bad we couldn't stay a little bit longer. Sad. Nothing came out. So you're hoping we'd see one. Came out? What do you mean? Futaro told me that ghosts have been known to appear in Suzushino. Can we maybe have this conversation for later? Futaro gets pretty excited about urban legend stuff. I just assume it's though. Right? Sorry, Vibe. Makoto and I tried this place earlier. And the food tasted just as amazing as it looked. We really had a great time. It had the calories to match too. We should probably get our butts in gear and work it off. Parfait probably had around 500 calories or so. Nothing an hour of running won't fix.
What?
An hour? That's worse than I thought it was going to be. Maybe we could just spend some time exploring the jail instead. Hey, that'll probably burn a mind off. Let's see, and Yusuke Miyuji are right over here. What do you two up to? Grab's gonna be driving all night, yeah? We should probably get him something to help him stay awake. How about this one? 8 heads of sleep slaying terror. Unstoppable Orochi 50 milliliters. She sounds kind of dangerous. Anyhow, I don't really want to go in here. What if we can just order it online or something? Can I actually go into this place? Kyo's not very close to this place, is it? Guess it'll be quite some time before we get to Araxi Bathhouse again. Oh, okay, no. Alrighty. Well, yeah, talk to all of our friends. Oh, we should probably grab some ingredients before we head up. Stock up. I'm done with you, that's for damn sure. Talking to me like that.
Can I help you find her? That's what you thank you. Come again. What you looking for? Oh, that's dope. Who's that?
Do 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 do.
Please, thank you. This is popular. Thank you very much. Is that what you do? You'll come back soon.
Let's pick up all the gimmicky tourist food. Dude, Phantom Thieves event at the club and the line was out the door, man. Pop so many damn champagne balls and I lost count. If I ever meet a Phantom Thief, I'd like to shake their hand. Shake my hand.
Take again. Oh, that's cool. Here you are. Thanks a lot.
Alright, we already got that recipe. Alright, and this should be the last shop. Seafood bowl shop.
Major choice, here you go. Major choice, here you go. Is this what you like? Stop by it.
Alright, and we're stocked.
Get to work.
Alright, let's hit it. Oh, Zinkidi's up in the front now. You see him?
I'll just add this.
What if I cook if he'll say anything? Oh, easier.
I can help.
Damn, still don't have anything for the coffee. Make some more miso ramen. Make more of that.
This one?
All done.
Well done. Good idea.
Whew.
This looks good.
Alright, let's do
What
it.
are you gonna do?
Let's go. Okay, we're off to Okinawa. Ready? Hurry up and take a seat. Drive, Zenkichi.
Would you like me to drive for a while?
Don't worry about me. You just get some sleep. We've still got a long way to go.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you sure you're okay?
You kids don't need to be worrying over an adult like that. This is nothing for me.
To be fair, you are an excellent driver. The RV tends to shake a lot more when I'm behind the wheel.
I may not look it, but I used to patrol in a squad car. Driving's second nature to me at this point.
Do you have a cop code?
Yep, every day. Back when I manned the police boxes.
How tough is it, being police?
Well, it sure ain't easy. Oh, right. You're studying to become some police bigwig, aren't you, Nijima?
Yes, but I've only just begun.
Wouldn't really recommend it myself. This job's nothing but hell.
Oh, that's have a thing to it.
Your hours are a mess. You get transferred all over the place. Anything goes down at the scene, you get blamed.
Maybe so, but my heart's set on it, no matter how tough it may be.
We'll have you back.
Thank you.
Well, if your heart's set, then do what you gotta do. But as your future senior, I'll share this. The harder you work, the more you wind up putting the people in your life on the back burner.
Yeah, you got a kid.
Criminals don't care about your schedule. Tragedies don't care. You'll barely see your own home. Sit on that for a bit. Then decide if the force is right for you.
Well, I am already quite aware. Speaking of, don't you have any family waiting for you at home?
Good question.
Joe at home.
Oh, can it? Just mind your own business. Let's just say you've got to think about yourself before you can worry about anyone else.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Hmm? What's up now?
You just reminded me of my father, is all. He was an officer, too. Unfortunately, he lost his life on duty.
I see.
He took his job a lot more seriously than you seem to, but when you boil it down, you two are actually quite similar.
You shouldn't diss your father so badly, comparing him to me. Nijima, when you were little, your old man probably wasn't home often either, was he? How'd you feel about that?
Yeah, you got a kid.
Well, in retrospect, I'm very proud. My father was an officer who acted on his beliefs, all the way to the end. He taught me that his duty was to keep people from being hurt. It may just be his influence on me, but I think becoming an officer is still an admirable path in life.
If only that were always true. Our ability to help is restrained. The shrewder and more malicious the target, the less we can actually serve them justice. Held back by superiors, held back by the red tape, held back by all sorts of laws. The only thing the police do is obey orders. even when they involve total injustice or an absence of human logic. Basically, the cops I see every day are nothing but a bunch of spineless dogs. And that includes when I'm looking in the mirror.
What are we doing with you and or Makoto's stuff in the next city, aren't we? I should bring it through him.
I'm a lot more loyal to my master than I look. But anyway, that wasn't what I was getting at. I meant, when you were still just a kid, how did you feel about your dad rarely being home, Nijima?
Oh, when I was younger? I did understand that it was part of his job, but I do remember missing him still. But at least I always had my sister with me.
I see. Sorry to bother you with all that. You guys had better get to sleep already. If we run into trouble while you're all too tired, I'm the one who'll be in real deep shit.
Yeah, he's got a kid at home. And we're stopping at Kyoto on the way because he's supposed to be there with his kid.
Well, is anyone feeling peckish yet? Although I suppose we've nearly reached Kyoto.
Come on, Ryuji. Make us laugh.
Don't tell me to perform for you. I ain't some comedian.
Shit, not now.
Yeah, it's for you.
Well, I guess there's no reason not to. Make it quick though. Just say I'm driving and then I'll call back later.
Car ID says that it's someone named Akane.
Hello? It's way past noon. Where are you? Don't tell me you forgot what day it is. We were supposed to visit Mom's grave together.
Oh, it's worse than I thought. Nice to meet you.
Huh? Who is this? Please give him his phone back.
Yeah, he's driving.
Driving? Oh, I guess that makes sense.
What is it? Who's calling?
Is it some kind of emergency?
Why don't you just pull over, Gramps?
Do I hear a bunch of girls with you?
Oh boy.
What an asshole! You're just out partying right now, aren't you?
Ooh, she sounds pissed.
You really are the worst! Don't bother coming home again. You don't even deserve to visit Mom's grave.
I don't know the details, but is everything alright?
Sounds pretty not alright. She is not happy. She got the wrong impression.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just forget it.
Not possible.
So, who was that anyway?
My daughter?
Obviously.
Daughter? You have one?
Yeah, damn it. Sorry, time to floor it. Hang on to your seats, kids.
Kyoto.
Okay, we're in Kyoto city limits. Is this good? I really have to go. Just park this somewhere and check out the temples or something. I'll be in touch tomorrow.
Wait, tomorrow? Where is their overnight?
What in the heck?
He's been in quite the state since that phone call earlier.
Maybe plans to keep, or something.
He's supposed to visit a grave.
Based on my deductions, today seems to be the day Zenkichi's wife passed away. He is due at her grave to pay respects. Zenkichi-san's wife passed away?
That's why his daughter demanded to know where he was.
Zenkichi. He could have just told us what was going on. Also, wasn't the way she was talking to him, like, really bad? Especially for today?
She was enraged by the sound of young female voices. She surmised, "You're just out partying right now, aren't you?"
Whoa. Talk about getting the wrong idea.
Indeed.
That's terrible. We need to go straighten things out with her right away.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, not gonna lie, maybe we should stay out.
We can't do that. We're the ones who talked him into that whole mess.
I have found only one cemetery in the vicinity.
I know, excuse me for being the bad guy, I guess. figured a group of random kids showing up with him might cause more misunderstandings. It's like kids, like most of them are like going almost in or in college, so I don't know if you'd still call them kids, but I don't know. Depends on your own reasoning, I guess.
Sorry, I'm late.
Wait, she looks a lot younger than she sounded on the phone.
Akane?
I'm not here for excuses. Go have fun with your girls. Goodbye.
Yeah, she looks younger than she sounds. Or maybe she sounds older than she looks. I don't know. I guess it means the same either way.
No, you don't understand. I'm on the job right now.
Do not come near me again. Got it? Can't even catch Mom's killer.
Oh. Oh wow, it's a murder.
Can't even look your daughter in the eye? Of course. You refuse to face up to anything. The way I see it, you're no father to me.
Well, you know,
What do we even do? We really crashed that ship.
She's really eviscerating him.
This whole thing is entirely our fault. We're the ones who should explain everything.
Hang on a second. Please?
This is all a misunderstanding.
what? You guys? What are you doing here?
Who are you?
I'm the X-Men, bud.
Huh? And why are...
She's totally suspicious of us. I would be too, but... Sorry to barge in on this, but please...
Why did you come here? I told you, wait until tomorrow.
Well, we are the ones responsible for upsetting your daughter.
Kane-chan, right? We're working a case together, so we were all traveling as a group until he ran off to meet you. Since your father volunteered to handle the driving, he answered the phone instead.
That's not that bad. No, I don't see it.
When I talked to you... He was driving us all to Kyoto. We're so sorry we upset you.
Oh, I see. In that case, please excuse my awful behavior. I'm sorry for jumping the gun and making a scene like that.
Whoa, she's so well behaved. She's already more mature than Ryuji.
Shut up. But for real, you sure don't seem like you'd be his kid.
You shut up.
So, Akane-chan, you and your dad made a promise about today, right?
We are so sorry he got here late. That's totally our fault too.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, Akane. I promise. I really did remember it was today. It's just, this case is dragging us all over the place, and...
What's so funny?
Well...
It's not actually funny. It's a defense. It's clearly a defense mechanism.
Also, you told me none of this. Couldn't you have simply explained all this to me before today?
She's ripping into him at an adult level.
To think she's
Making a fair point, though.
to her father on such a day.
You know how the police can't talk about active cases and stuff, right?
That's right. In the Force, any information about a case that leaks to the public could ruin all our hard work.
Come on, just cut him some slack.
Ryuji!
Sure, I don't got a right to talk, considering all the hell I put my own mom. But he's taking care of you, right? So don't go biting his head off over this.
Oh, he's really trying.
Yeah, if I did that to Sojiro, it'd probably take him the better part of the year to recover.
It just occurred to me, everyone in this group has either a parent who's out of the picture or dead. God, why is death always such a prevalent theme in Persona? Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of the point, especially in Persona 3. Oh god, have you played Persona 3? Damn, is death a theme in that one.
I mean...
God, Persona 3 is so good.
We're not trying to pile on you, though. I'm sure you have your own reasons for what you said.
but his delay really was because of work. Please, at least don't blame him for that.
Yeah, sure, it's our fault. Totally. Not really, but yes.
I understand.
Thank you, Akane-chan.
We especially regret causing trouble on such an important day.
May we pay our respects as well?
Sure.
Guys, thanks.
Don't sweat it. Don't forget you owe us one too, Zenkichi.
Hey, zip on the lips, cat. I am not explaining all this to Akane.
Don't worry, Akane can't hear a thing. Come on, let's go.
I bet she can. I bet she can. She totally can, can't she?
So,
Anytime they go on about people not being able to hear him, they can hear him. Was it an accident?
it was...
Well, I should go home.
Oh, well, why don't we go together? I'll order some takeout.
No, thank you. I want nothing to do with you.
Hey, Akane!
Walk is kind of weird. It's a really weird gait.
She's not stopping. Boy, is she icing Gramps out or what? This isn't just some teen rebel thing.
But she's so polite, too. I really wonder what could have happened.
Hey, sorry about all that. You guys really did save me back there. I've got to get home, but I'll see you all tomorrow. Be in touch. Yeah?
Fine by us, but you sure you're good to just go home like that?
Don't worry. She's just at that age, you know?
No.
I know
No,
you
she's
don't
not.
get home too often, but is everything okay there? Akane-chan's eating well and all that?
Yeah, my wife's parents are just next door. She just shuts herself up in a room every day, is all. From what they tell me, she always eats in her room. Easy packaged stuff.
Really? It's that bad?
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm always at work, so I really don't know anything about her diet.
She's a growing young lady. I hope she's at least eating well.
I mean, I send her money at least. She's already a third year in middle school. I'm pretty sure she's set in her ways.
Yeah, you shouldn't leave it alone.
Yeah, after what we put her through, I want to at least do something nice for her today.
Her dad's taken decent care of us so far. Why don't we treat him and the kid to a nice meal?
That's a great idea. I'd like to speak more with her. We can even help cook.
Sounds like we'll need to stay over tonight. Let's make sure we pick up plenty of groceries.
Alright, everyone, after Akane.
Alright, we're gonna invade your home. Don't worry, this can go one of two ways. Very well or very terrible. For you.
Over like that, damn it! Hey, you damn kids! Are you seriously crashing my place? Am I just talking to myself here?
If you keep standing over there, then yeah. Night time.
Akane-chan, could you please pass the potatoes?
Oh, of course.
Aw, no need to be so formal with us. We can keep it real.
Real? Okay, thanks.
You got it.
Akane, would you mind helping me cut the carrots?
Okay, sure.
Well, they seem to be getting along in there.
You say it's with the cooking? Why don't I have the cooking? Don't I do like all the cooking?
I guess she's warming up to us, huh? I seriously didn't think that could happen when we first met her.
I like those kittens. He's a good kid.
I can no longer sit idly by. I want to help too. I got it. I'll find an award-winning recipe and...
Chill your circuits, Sophia. The curry always tastes good when you make it together with someone.
Is that so?
I can't believe you've all raided my house like this. You guys have some serious nerve. Although, I can't remember the last time this place felt so alive.
Hey, so, Gramps? You don't gotta answer if you don't wanna, but what happened with Akane's mom?
Vehicular manslaughter. A hit and run.
Okay, so sorry, less violent than what I assumed when she said that he hadn't caught her killer. I assumed it was like full-on murder.
So that's what she meant. She said something about the killer too, right? They ever get caught?
No case was ever pursued. Any suspect is way out of my reach.
What do you mean?
It's none of your concern.
Is this someone on the force?
Sure, but...
Hey, would you help put the finishing touches on this?
Come on, off to work. It better be worth the hassle.
Time to flex my power.
So good. Oh, these vegetables in Kyoto make curry so amazing.
Let me try. This is delicious. I'll have to report this back to Sojiro.
Yeah, I knew he'd lose it.
Curry that moves diners to tears? I wish I could try.
How would that even work?
I want some too, but it's still too hot.
Don't worry, Morgana. We'll be sure to leave some for you too.
The brains of the operation thinks of everything.
I'm quite jealous of you, Meowgana.
Meowgana.
Excuse me? Meowgana?
Who are you talking to? Just myself.
There was so many better answers for that question. Just so many. So many better answers.
Anyway, how's our curry?
I feel like talking to the cat would have been a better answer than that.
Is it good, Akane?
It's delicious.
Good. I'm glad.
We'd better keep our mouths shut here, Sophia.
Oh man.
The color of eggplant gives this curry an amazing flavor. Yeah, I don't like eggplant. Getting inspired! That's it! I've come up with a new recipe!
A new dish? I can't wait to try it out. Oh man, I could eat this all day. Time for another round.
Not today, Futaba. I'm taking another helping first.
All right, break it up. There's still more than enough to go around.
Lucy's dynamic is fun.
Do you think I could make it by myself?
Sure you can.
I agree. You're very quick to learn. You'll be a curry master in no time.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Oh, I've got an idea. Want to take a bath later, Akane-chan?
Huh? A bath?
That's the best way for us girls to get to know each other better. I can teach you all the supermodel secrets to glowing skin.
Really? Oh, that'd be great.
I'd like to learn those too. Mind if I joined you?
Come on, how big do you think the bathroom is here?
Only a few of the ladies went off to share a bath together.
You really saved my ass back there. The place may be cramped, but it's yours for the night.
It all worked out.
Who the hell would ever guess the Phantom Thieves are a bunch of softies?
If someone is suffering, it's only right to provide aid when possible.
Yeah, we just do what we know we gotta do.
Help the weak and crush the strong. That's the Phantom Thieves way and always will be.
And we never forget when someone provides us a meal or a roof. Ever.
Oh, really? At any rate, I still wanted to thank you guys properly. It's been a long time since I've seen Akane so happy.
So, Gramps, about what we were saying earlier.
Sorry. A whole day's driving, finally catching up to me. You were saying, Sakamoto?
It's nothing.
Sorry, but I gotta hit the hay.
Well, he's dodging this question hardcore. I'm beginning to feel like he knows exactly who it is, and he's just like someone too high up the chain for him to go after or something.
She's into some kind of online thing lately. Something to do with some show about her faves? Clearly, I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure she'd be happy to fill you guys in on it.
Roger that. We got you covered. Hear that? We've accepted a mission.
Very well. Wait for the ladies to finish the bath, then head to Akane's room.
Good God!
Oh my god, she's a fan!
My room, and
actually all Phantom Thieves merch?
I didn't even know they made this much stuff.
Well, they are real famous, you know. I'm pretty sure some of these were only posted on super obscure websites, too.
There are even some handmade ones.
It's too much, isn't it? I know, it's lame.
No, that's not it, Akane-chan. You're into the Phantom Thieves, yeah?
Huh? Well, yeah.
He's giving us all a loaded expression.
How neat! We're all the same then.
Huh? You mean you're...
Yup. We're, huge Phantom Thieves fans.
Right. I love the Phantom Thieves.
Boy.
Phantom Thieves, change their hearts and all that stuff.
So does Kichi not know about this, or did he just opt to not fill us in on this? This feels like it would have been an important detail if we were coming over here. We are the Phantom Thieves. Phantom Thieves for life.
Really? Awesome! I'm into the Phantom Thieves because they seem like the only ones changing this crappy world for the better. They're not just fighting with their lives to save the people in trouble, they inspire people to be stronger too. They've got up to 8 or 9 members, but all their identities are still a mystery. From the footage gathered online, they all seem so cool. I can't help but wonder who they really are. Especially the one who's always in the middle. I think he's the leader. He's so mysterious and dreamy.
Oh?
What would you even do in this situation? I don't even know. What would you do? Definitely shouldn't do it. Let's move on. That's so sweet. Let's move on.
You really do like the Phantom Thieves, huh?
Damn, Kane-chan is so awesome.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to rant like that.
It's no problem at all. I'd love to hear more about the Phantom Thieves.
Great! Oh, you know, maybe I could let you in on the show.
What show?
It's a live stream that's sort of all about the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, how interesting.
Yep, sounds like a great show.
Okay, just give me a sec. It's almost time.
It's been some time since we last met, fellow Phantom Freaks.
Oh, it's her show. She's live streaming.
Enjoy our time together tonight, Phantom Thieves superfans across the world.
She mentioned a stream, but I didn't realize she was the streamer.
What? It's like a totally different personality.
So this is the online thing she's into?
I think she's doing the voice for that action figure.
Is she copying you?
Whoa, pretty close.
He is him?
It is time to express our gratitude to the Phantom Thieves from the bottom of our hearts.
Oh man.
The channel has over 50,000 subscribers.
Shit, I wish I had that many.
That's easily a mid-tier account. I bet she's pulling in a decent income from this.
It's impressive.
So there are other supporters of the Phantom Thieves beyond the fan site alone.
It's embarrassing to admit, but it feels kind of nice.
My dear freaks, I'm sure you're aware of the Phantom Thieves' celebrated comeback. As of today, 3 more incidents fitting their MO have surfaced across Japan. This is cause for celebration. Let us welcome the return of the Phantom Thieves with open arms. Ha 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 ha!
She really acts the part.
Maybe she's just in an extra good mood? Her dad did come home today.
I have to agree. She reminds me of when my own dad would finally come home.
Really? You streamed like this too? What did you call it? Fist of the Phantom channel?
Oh my god.
You really want to find out?
No. Sorry.
Well, that's basically what an episode's like.
was great. You're an excellent showrunner. The spectators seem really into it too.
Oh, thanks. I've been doing these ever since the Phantom Thieves first popped up last year.
Kids these days are so impressive.
Really, Grandma? I admit, my grades are kind of slipping. I should probably scale back on the live streams for a bit, especially with high school entrance exams coming up and all.
In that case, would you like some help studying?
You mean it?
Of course. Would anyone mind?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, thank you.
Huh, we maxed out our intelligence back in Persona 5.
And you could do that with the parentheses anytime you deal with factorization.
Oh god, never mind. They're doing with math. Figure it out yourself.
Oh, thanks, Makoto-san. You're a really good teacher.
It's always my
I'm
worst
glad to
subject.
hear this is helping.
My
On to
worst.
the next one.
Good thing we left this to Makoto. No way we would have been any help.
Yeah, they weren't exactly falling over themselves for us to help out anyway.
Thank you so much for doing all this for me.
Oh, it's the least I could do. We had to make up for intruding last minute and everything.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, like, I'm glad you did. It's been a long time since I hung out with someone.
What about your friends?
Well, I grew up in Tokyo, so I don't really have any friends here.
Really? I thought your father was in the Kyoto police.
After Mom's accident, he transferred here from Tokyo. He said it's because my grandparents live here.
He seems like a good dad. He probably didn't want you to be all alone all the time.
Yeah, that's not it. He just wants to blow me off and go get drunk every night. Not just that. Mom was murdered, and he won't... I'm sorry.
It's alright. You've been through so much, Akane-chan.
I've just been so depressed ever since Mom died. I wasn't having fun with stuff like I used to. Before I even knew it, all my friends had ditched me.
I see.
But nowadays, I'm doing a lot better thanks to my subscribers. But when I'm not streaming, I get really lonely.
Oh.
You wanna know something? I lost my mother when I was young.
Huh?
At that point, my father had to raise my sister and me all by himself. Not only that, he was a police officer too. He would always be home so late, if at all. It happened so often that I really believed for a while that he didn't care about us.
Oh.
But one day, he was struck by a vehicle during an investigation, and he passed away.
I had no idea.
I had so many regrets at that point. I especially wished I'd shared more with my father. He had worked so hard for our family and the public, and I never thanked him at all for it. I just thought over and over, there's so much I wish I could say. I know it's not my place to speak on your father and your relationship, but even still, I wish you could find a way to not blame your father for his work.
But he... It's nothing. Sorry.
He won't go after the one who did it.
If it's okay with you, would you tell me what happened between you and your father?
I saw him. The man that ran Mom over.
What?
But they never arrested him. His secretary left behind some suicide note. Apparently it said, I'm the one who ran over that woman.
That doesn't... If the police had an eyewitness, they'd never make such a huge error in their investigation.
That's what he said. At first. Eventually, he gave up on it too. Him and the rest of the police. None of them listened to me. And I told them so many times. Why? Because I'm just some kid? The guy who killed my mom is still out there!
Akane-chan...
He doesn't care about Mom anymore. He doesn't care about me. I know he's just trying to find the next woman so he can get on with his life. I know he thinks I'm just in the way. I wish anyone but him was my father.
Stop that. There is absolutely no way that your father doesn't care about you. I know you've suffered a lot, Akane-chan, but I really believe there has to be some sort of explanation for this. Hasagawa-san may seem like he doesn't care. I have a feeling he does. In his own way. Just a bit ago, he went through a lot of effort trying to reunite a lost boy with his mom. He's been there for us as well. But that's just... I really mean it when I say Hasagawa-san reminds me of my own father.
Are you serious?
Even when I couldn't see him, he was always giving it his all for my sister and I. His family was always on his mind. And that's why I think your father's always working so hard as well, Akane-chan.
Really?
I'm really glad that we get to see what's going on with Zenkichi some more.
His face looks so much happier.
See what's going on with his family and stuff.
Completely different from when he's out in the world. That should prove just how important you are to him. You're the biggest thing in his world. Pushing him away isn't going to make you feel any better. It's only going to hurt you more. Instead, you should tell him how you really feel. Tell him everything, so you can't regret it later. No matter what you have to say, I know he'll listen to you.
Ooh. I wonder, do you think... Are we gonna go after the guy? We're gonna go after the guy, aren't we? That did the hit and run, we're gonna go after him. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to help.
No, that's not it. My mom, she...
Please, forgive me. I really didn't mean to do this to you. Feel free to talk with me anytime you want. I'll be there for you whenever you need it.
Thank you.
Oh, why is Akane crying? Is she in pain?
Oh shit, we gotta explain death to you? It's starting to get all, like, shaky, the things you do and don't know. Yeah, quiet.
Okay, I've got it. Akane-chan.
Thank goodness Makoto was here.
Don't be mean, Sophia, but shush now.
Both Akane and Gramps are really torn up inside.
We ought to get to bed. We've got a long journey ahead of us tomorrow.
Yeah, my heart's all warm and fuzzy now. I'm gonna sleep like a baby.
Oh, he was listening.
Those kids.
Ding. Yes, I would. It's been a while since we saved.
Well, Akane, I've got to get going. Once the case is through, I'm gonna take some time off. What do you say we take a trip somewhere? How about we visit a theme park?
I'm not a little kid anymore.
Bullshit.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Shit, it is tense here.
Oh boy. Getting these two to open up is going to be a real hassle.
Bit lonely, aren't we?
Don't. Come on, please, just stay out of it.
Aw, are we still feeling pouty? Don't you think it's time to grow out of the whole tsundere thing?
You too, Futaba-chan? Come on, quit it.
Will we ever be able to truly reunite father and daughter?
Just give it a little more time. I hope they find the opportunity to bond.
I'm sure they'll make it.
Okay, I'm pretty, like they're right there. I'm sure they can hear you guys.
Yeah, I guess.
The time has come. If we wait any longer, the ferry will depart before we arrive.
Sounds like we have to get going. Take care, Akane-chan.
Oh, thanks for everything. Here. It's like a Kyoto souvenir. I mean, you guys did so much for me. So...
Thank you. Mini umbrella.
Promise to come back soon.
Of course! Next time, we'll bring tons of snacks and we can stay up all night gossiping.
We can share a bath again, too.
Reach out to me anytime you like. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Got it. Have a good trip.
What about Zenkichi?
I guess. Be careful.
Is that it?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'll be careful.
Whoa! Sure seems to work for him, though.
Bye. Hope you don't die in a ditch. Very bound for Okinawa main deck.
Wow, how pretty!
It's like a field of shining.
Man, we got a lot of cutscenes in this one, huh?
I know I'm gonna cry.
So as soon as we reach a good stop point, we'll stop for the night. Man, not only did I end up starting late and streaming anyways, but looks like the stream's going to be longer than the usual.
I'd love it even more if we were
No,
just here for a casual trip.
Something better than skipping the stream, I suppose.
What do you think, Sophia? Pretty nice.
Oh, I'm gonna drop it.
Okinawan Sea.
I'm gonna drop it. Don't drop the phone.
How pretty. What's it like under the water?
Time to find out. It's very pretty.
Okay. I'd like to see that for myself one day.
I'll put you in a ziplock and throw you in the ocean.
Man, riding on a big-ass ship like this, so exciting!
Indeed. Perhaps my adventurer's heart has been stirred. I can feel a surge of passion within.
Okay then, no wasting this opportunity. It's time to get in formation. Ryuji, on your hands and knees.
Huh? Am I what?
And you, Mona, get on my head. Okay.
What's happening now? Oh my god.
What is this?
Feast your eyes on the splendor that is the classic movie poster pose!
I think you've gotten it all wrong.
Isn't this just some kind of weird cheerleading routine?
I'd call it an impersonation of the town musicians of Raymond.
Just why did you need me for this?
Hey, you! Get down! That's dangerous!
You guys are so stupid.
Heroes of Night. Kukujima Okinawa. Ooh, that's cool.
We finally made it. We were on that ship forever. I still feel like I'm on the waves.
It was quite the rare experience, being surrounded by the dazzling sea like that.
So this is Kukujima, huh? Right? I was picturing something closer to an untouched island than all this.
This actually was a pretty quiet place until just a few years ago. But eventually, some folks cooked up a mass migration plan. They even had a slogan, "Find your new tropical life." All of a sudden, a population under 200 people suddenly explodes to nearly 1,000.
The port area is really quite lively. It has a bit of a resort feel to it.
Sounds like summer vacation's back on!
Come on, you know we're not here to screw around. First thing we do is head for the research facility.
He's right. We should start there. I'd like to get the investigation underway as soon as possible.
There go the two cops again.
Case has to come first. Otherwise, my ass is going to jail.
Our current objective is the lab Ichinose found.
Okay, let's
Itchy nose.
Hit us with the deets, Sophia.
Bleep.
Huh? What's up?
I wasn't able to find any information regarding the facility.
Gasp.
How the hell's that possible?
Sus.
Well, Ichinose did say it wasn't exactly on the level, right? Maybe we just have to track it down ourselves.
I'm sorry I couldn't help.
Oh, if that's the case, we should ask around and see if we can find any locals who know about it.
Who do you think we should ask first? Oh, maybe the shopkeepers know something.
Ooh, I spy a souvenir shop. I'm gonna buy something for Sojiro.
Wait, Futaba! I'll join you in the search for native crafts.
Seems we need to ask around for directions to the lab. You
Hello,
doing something
Commissioner?
shady?
It's Hasegawa.
What's the situation?
Oh, hey,
It's unlikely
there's
to
a
go dark for 3 days
there's an
straight.
entrance to the Velvet Room over there.
My apologies. I was on the ocean. I couldn't get a connection.
The ocean?
The investigations led us to Okinawa. Supposedly, there's a research facility here with ties to that Emma app. This was the best lead I had. I brought the Phantom Thieves along with me.
Any chance of locating concrete evidence there?
It's too soon to tell. I'll start by questioning the facility staff. If I find out they're trying to cover their tracks, though, I'll have to escalate the investigation. And I'll definitely need you to send backup, if that's how it pans out.
Fine. Keep me posted. We're still looking into Medivh on our end. I'll let you know should anything turn up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Remember, Hasegawa, the Phantom Thieves are not solely in your pocket to help you track down the perpetrator. You are keeping them close for when we are pressed to present a culprit. When the time comes, you will turn them in immediately. Don't get too attached.
We ain't doing shit. You're clear to avoid charges.
Is that clear?
Understood.
Pretty dick, Zenkichi. Should get going ourselves and see if we can track down the research lab. Nice. Nice looking place. Kyoto. Okinawa. I don't know why, but it's got me thinking about Persona 3 more. Yeah, but they when they go to the beach, well, actually I guess we haven't played it before. They do that. I mean, spoiler, but obviously for a game that came out on the PS2, so very long time ago. But Persona 3, yeah. They go to the beach and there's a lab there, and it's like, I mean, you don't actually really get to see a lab, but they imply that the lab's there, and some really cool shit happens, and you find out all the really cool plot points. And is that the lab? I mean, they're actually like, oh, secret lab, we don't know where it is. I mean, is that it? If that's it, then you guys are bad at finding, they're bad at finding interesting landmarks, and the lab is bad at hiding itself, but whatever. In any case, yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, it's just reminds me of, you know, that section of Persona 3. Though, of course, in Persona 3, the place to go to isn't quite this urbanized. In any case, I'm rambling. And we have a lot of bond points. Oh, regardless, let's go do it for tonight. Ugh. Glad we still got to stream. Had a lot of fun with this one. A lot of nice plot points. Still sucks that we won't be able to play the whole game together, but you know, rules, dumb's the rules. They're very strict on them, from what I've been told. In any case, thank you guys for watching. Next time we meet up will be Saturday night for a regular stream. We'll be doing some more Library of Luna. I probably won't do the thing where it's like I do like Library of Luna like back to back necessarily. I might go back to like the regular rotation. I'm not sure, because it's like all three games I'm playing right now are hitting like Library of Luna, this, Omori. They're all hitting like parts where it's like, oh man, so that's cool plot stuff going on. Things are getting real interesting. I want to play more. So it's like sort of choose which one to play, you know. I don't know. Regardless, we'll be doing more Library of Luna on Saturday, and we'll decide what to do from there. Just like always, we'll make it up as we go. So yeah, hope to see you guys next time. And for now, I wish you all a good night and safe travels. Bye.